Hey everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Let's Play Mega Man Legends. My name is Blackbird, and this episode we're gonna move with the storyline by exploring the Lake Jyun Sub-Gate. Before I proceed, I want to check my buster parts, and I want to keep the laser unit to replace the range buster you used for the boss fight in the last episode. So let's go down. Finally, we have some variety on the walls and the textures of the dungeons, so let's go inside. And as you guys can see, beyond this you have servbots, not riverbots. And here we have the old red enemies from before, and let me explain something. On episode 9, I believe, I said those guys were annoying to fight, and it's not that they are exactly annoying. The red Zakbons are a bit taller than normal enemies, but they are not extremely hard or something like that. It's just repeating the routine of fighting, but in that room specifically, they were kinda annoying because there were too many of them together. So it was hard to avoid them and fight them at all when they were being hit from all directions. Here we have Zenny, and I believe there's Zenny here too. Now let's go here, and I wanted to say something that's interesting. Those guys are called red Zakobons, and Zaku is a particle in Japanese that means smallish, small or inferior, and like they're the mooks of the game, and so the name kind of fits it. And I actually wanted to, oh god, here I am getting here again, and I wanted to make a reference to this because calling enemies, especially random mooks, Zaku, is something that happens in other series. It remembers me especially of the Gundam series, and it may actually be a reference to Gundam, because in the original Gundam series, the common enemies of the enemy mook mech was called Zaku, and they were green, like the base key enemies of the game. And the special commander version that is used by the antagonist, and it's actually not your average mook mech, it's actually called, it's a red Zaku. So this may be a reference. I may be seeing too much in this, but yeah, it may be a reference. You know, I'm kind of fond of some old Japanese animation stuff, but maybe there's some charm on that you don't find today. I'm not being like the nostalgic guy, but there's some stuff that it's some gold, you know, it's the origins. So yeah, the item we just got are the old rover jets, and they're gonna be used to make the leg part together with the rollerblades we got in the last episode. Now, here we have those enemies again, and the best part about this room is because it's not a complex level design. It's a pretty simple level design you have here. But the enemies you have here are so annoying that you don't have much choice other than defeat them. If you keep trying to dodge them, because you still have things to do here, items to get, and an area to explore, you will end up getting hit by those enemies charging at you. So yeah, it may be a little problematic. And it's good. Let me try something here. I'm gonna try to turn those up, and so I can focus on just one. Yeah, with the two up, they won't turn back, so I can just take care of those. But yeah, this dungeon is kind of interesting for me because it's a dungeon that has a little different design. In a matter of atmosphere, the soundtrack gives a different perspective on the atmosphere. So it's kind of interesting in that matter. The graphics here are different, but the level design here isn't especially good. It's pretty simplistic. And when I say simplistic, I'm not saying in the simple that is good. I'm just saying the simplistic on the it's not really given much thought on this. They really didn't made anything exceptional here. And this is that's why I have some mixed feelings because of this place. I like the atmosphere, but the design isn't great. And it seems like they try to compensate for the not so great design with putting up annoying enemies that we may see on the next room.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere.
And yes, there's a big refractor. Did you got everything here? Let me just check if I did anything. Yeah, I believe I didn't. I got here. What was here? The Gatling gun, and there was the key. Yeah. After that, let's return to the main room. And here's something I wanna say. There's a way to proceed for the room. Two ways. You can go through the main doorway here, and you can go through here and take an alternate path. The alternate path it's closer to the part I wanna get, so I'll be following the alternate path. Dead. See here, a ring, and it's just a ring. It's another gift for Rule, alright? So let's move here, and here is another pathway. And there's a lot of water
here. See up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about
there's
this.
something in this room. I believe there's no purple drain blocks in the ground. I don't see any. And this water is just here. It doesn't go anywhere. It makes me wonder how much water is flowing here, and why this place is not exactly flooded. Oh god. Let's go back. And here is the main pathway, and I'll have to go around here, so I'll be right back. Alright, back to where we were before. Let's move here because we have some items for us here. Another starter key, and now we're going to the middle of the room. Let's go back to the middle entrance. And let's go around here to get closer to the next platform because there's an item here. Yeah, I wanted to show this. I kinda was expecting to get here, but I wanted to show this. The enemy that we saw back that charged us at us, that we saw on the Cardon Forest Sub-Gate, is back here, and it's not just a paint job. I show it here. He can get invisible. He has cloaking, and this makes him really annoying. So I won't be really fighting them and just get around here. I'm trying to get the items. I'm not really worried about killing or making money out of this dungeon. So here behind you we have a good Zenny again. Yes, more Zenny. And here's another starter key. So let's move on. And I believe it's there. Yes, there's a chest there. And here's an item referred before, back in the first episode actually. This is the joint plug. It's going to be used to make it to be used to make an adapter for us, so we'll be able to equip 3 buster parts. So let's move around. And here we have 8 actually, crocodile max. Just avoid them, they will charge at you, they cause a lot of damage, and they have an annoying like sound wave like attack that removes 3 HP bars with 1 hit. And I'm using the Kevlar Jacket Omega that reduces my damage for 3/4. Now, going here by the left, there's another item for us. We're actually out of the dungeon, and coming here, we're actually back on the underground, connecting the main dungeon to the underground. Coming here, there's an item right here, I believe, yeah. The Rapid Striker is another buster part. I will not be equipping it here. If you try to go right, we'll reach another pathway that is blocked. Needs to be drilled, but we don't have the drill arm yet, and there's no item to get there without the drill arm. So let's move on. Now gotta go fast, and I'm gonna jump straight into the boss room. And it's weird because that must be another something on the roof that keeps the water flowing sideways, but it doesn't seem to be like a wall. I'm gonna get hit. Yep, I got it. Thankfully, it was just one sound wave and not the full sound waves. And I'm just gonna give you guys a clue here, alright? There's an arena-like place right before a refractor shard.
On my radar.
And if you have a refractor here, and refractors when they lower their shields seem to be found of unleashing traps at us. Does this place tell you guys something? Anything at all? No, it doesn't tell me anything. So let's move on.
If I'm reading this right, there's a huge refractor there. We should be able to repair the flutter with one that
that's
big.
good. Really good. Lower the shield.
That's funny. No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like.
Why should I be careful? There's nothing happening. What could possibly go wrong?
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
Well, that's a possibility. Alright, despite being the biggest boss of the game, it's actually not a hard boss. It's basically following a routine. It will try to get closer at us, and it will dive. So we just dodge, and when he jumps, we escape the shockwave. You gotta rinse and repeat at the turn until it dies. Just shoot at the head, and we'll be done pretty soon.
It looks like you damaged it. Mega Man.
Despite being a really tall boss, it's not a necessarily hard battle. Actually, this boss battle was kind of reprised on the first dungeon boss of Mega Man Legends 2, and the boss is kind of refined on that battle. It was not exactly with this design, but the modus operandi of the boss is not different, but it was refined because of the way the arena works and because it has another capability of causing damage. And here I am talking too much and not paying attention to the actual game. It's a pretty easy fight, really. This dungeon is pretty easy, actually. The only thing that bothers me here is actually that some enemies are just annoying. They're not hard at all, but they are annoying. And we're done, and this boss drops a lot of things.
I'm not picking up any Reaverbot signals anywhere. It looks like you got him.
So let's... yeah, I'm on the right pathway, so let's just return.
You must be getting hungry, Mega Man. I made some apricot pie. Are you up for a slice when you get back?
Dude, I want some pie. I really want some pie now. But were you doing pie while I was deep in a dungeon trying to rescue a refractor? Dude, I want to change place. I want to be a spotter now. I really want to be a spotter. You go and risk your life. Yay, we're out, so let's go back. And here we go again.
Okay, I'm fresh out of ideas. You know, what bothers me most is that while we're sitting here, he's out there digging up all sorts of stuff.
Calm down, Teasel. You're going to burst. He won't lead us to the treasure. No one will, as long as that big door is still locked. All we have to do is make sure we get rid of him before then. Right? So what if he digs up a few scraps here and there? He can keep that garbage. All we're after is whatever's behind the main gate. Right, Teasel?
You know, you're absolutely right. Then that will be our new plan. We'll wait for him to open the main gate. We'll let him keep whatever he finds until then. He'll see. It'll be the Bonds who have the last laugh in this game.
That's right!
Let's talk with Dr. Wily. Just don't go building 8 robot masters and we'll be fine. Let's leave there. Hey, there was a little girl here, so let's talk to the old lady. Ask about Bro. She must be excited to fix Flutter. Here's Spot Car, let's go. Hooray! Let's do this.
Mega Man, could you take care of the refractor?
Okay. Finished. It's ready.
Okay, I'm all done here too. I'm going to fire up the engine, Mega Man. You grab that blue lever there.
Gotcha. This one, right?
Yep, on my mark.
Ready.
Cell switch on. Refractor rotation speed increasing. Engine field generation at 80%. Safety lock check. Initiating countdown. 3, 2, 1. Mega Man, now!
Here goes.
Metastatic field operational. Pair production active. Come on, fly.
We're flying. It worked. You did it, Roll. We're flying. We're flying.
Well, I still have a lot of work left, but we should be able to get around the island at least. And you'll be able to reach that cave now, too. Let me know when you want to start a dig at the cave, and I'll take you there anytime.
And here we have my favorite song of this game. Really, the song I use on the outro of this episode, and it's the song that echoed for the title screen from the sequel on Mega Man Legends 2. And here we are in Row Room, and let's talk with her. It's starting to get out of hand. No worries, bro. We're in control. We're always in control. Let's go. Let's actually go talk with Gramps. But before we talk with him, let's get a little item that is here waiting for us. Let's go on his room, the green door, and among all those artifacts, let's look at this chest here. Why have bomb schematics in his room? Maybe because he wants to blow something down to a dungeon to access some area, but I kinda prefer the explanation given by the abridged series that says he's a pyromaniacal. And yes, this game has an abridged series. I'm gonna play dumb here and say I don't never listen about the main gate. But the main gate is actually the final dungeon of the game, so yeah. There's one actually down the dungeons that connects to there, right? But I'll say no. Sorry, I was interrupted by something. Let's go talk to Ro now. Let's talk to her. We can give the... Can you give the ring to her? No, she won't accept the ring right now. I believe you have to give it to her down the spot car. So let's go to the R&D room. And let's talk with her now. Yeah, and then she gets a ring. Let's her keep it. Alright, let's go do some item development. Grand Grenade. The Grand Grenade is required for the next dungeon. It's a powerful weapon, but has one downside. It really has a little amount of ammo. It's only 8 shots, and so to have the double it, you have to upgrade. And the first upgrade costs 50,000 zeni, and the second upgrade 150,000 zeni. So that's a lot of zeni. The jet skates are the substitute for the slide or for the dash. It's used for moving around. It's not great to be used in battle, but to move around it's pretty useful. Slide, yeah. I gotta be careful to not press yes. The giant plug is just to make the Adaptor Plug that will allow us to equip 3 buster parts, like I said before. And it really boosts our firepower. It makes a whole world of difference. So let's go out and I'll show you the new things we got, alright? Let's go here, let's go out. So let's go on the buster part. Before I show, let me show this how this is without the equip. Alright, this is how our buster is currently. Now let me show with the new buster part. I'm gonna keep the machine gun, which is the best part we have besides the laser and the sniper range. And I'm gonna ready to go and equip the jet skates. So let me show here how the buster is. A lot more shots, way faster, more energy, pretty good. And I'm gonna end this episode showing the jet skates. So next time, let's do some more side quests, some minigames, and maybe move the story forward if we still have time in the next episode, alright? So I'll see you guys then.